Welcome to Livestock Live. When a Mart registers with Livestock Live, a login account will be given. The account will be pre-configured for the Mart to tailor its needs. The Mart can update system settings, contact details, and set up live streaming. Livestock Live also offers snapshot photos of animals as they are being checked in on the day of the Mart. These images and animal details are available to buyers as soon as the animals are checked into the Mart, or beforehand if the animals are loaded with images by the seller before the Mart auction day. The Mart can set up clients from the All Clients section after logging in. When setting up a client, the email address of the client is not compulsory, but it's beneficial if available. When the Mart creates a client with an email address, the client can then log into Livestock Live to see their previous auctions and access account information held by the Mart. When setting up the client, the Mart can enter various information about the seller or buyer, including their auction parameters and sales commission. Before auctions can be added, an auction day must be set up. When adding an auction day, one needs to specify the date of the auction and add notes for the auction day. The auction day, together with any notes, will be advertised on Livestock Live and shown to all registered buyers and sellers. After the auction day has been added, you need to go to the Manage Auction Day page to check in the animals. First, enter the ring number, select the seller and enter the lot number. Then, click on the tag number text box and scan the barcode on the animal passport. After the animal passport barcode is scanned, the system will automatically check the movement against AIM and populate the animal information automatically. You can also enter the estimated weight and the pen number. After all the information has been entered, if you have a camera connected to the animal check-in computer, you can then click on the Take Picture button to take a snapshot of the animal. The snapshot will be made available online for remote bidders. Finally, click Add Animal to Lot to add the animal to the lot. Repeat the same process to check in all the animals. After all the animals are checked in, all the lots will be listed under the Lots section. Before an auction can be run, the weights of the animals within the auction have to be confirmed. Once this is done, you can click on Run Auction to commence bidding. The auctioneer will be able to see the full details of the auction. When the auctioneer receives a bid from the Mart floor, he will need to enter the total bid price in the Total Bid text box, select the buyer and click the Submit Bid button. Once the bid is submitted successfully, it will appear on the page showing the bidder's name, type of bid and the bidder's ledger balance. When an online bidder makes a bid, it will also appear instantly. Online bidders can select the Auto Bid function with a ceiling bid for any animal. The online bidding software will counter bid on behalf of the online bidder by a preset amount €10 above any counter bid from other online bidders or a Mart floor bid up to the ceiling set by the bidder. When the auctioneer wants to accept the bid, he can then click on the Accept Bid button. Once the bid is accepted, he can then move on to the next auction. After the auction has ended and the sale agreed, payments and charges can be set up through the Client section. Clicking on the Buyer Statement link will take you to a page where you can set up any charges and payments for the buyer. When all the payment and charges are entered, you can also download the Buyer Statement. The system can also auto-email statements. The same facility is available for the seller. Click on the Seller Statement to add any charges and download the Seller Statement. When money is due to be paid to the seller's cheque can be generated from the Generate Cheque section. First, you need to search for the list of sellers with outstanding amounts to be paid. Tick the sellers that you wish to generate cheques for, then click the Generate Cheque and Seller Statement for Ticked Client icon to generate the cheque. A PDF file will be created to allow you to print onto cheques. Bank transfers can also be set up for buyers and sellers through LivestockLive's Secure Payment module. This removes the requirement for cheques. LivestockLive has incorporated a range of reports to allow data on the auction day to be exported. We can add additional reports if required. When all the sales have been processed, the Mart day can be closed from the Close Sale section. Before a sale can be closed, the system will do a reconciliation to make sure that all sellers and buyers are processed and all values match. Once a sale is closed, no more changes to the auction or sales day can be made. Any buyer registered with the Mart can bid online through LivestockLive. After logging in, the buyer can go to the Mart auction page. This page will list the Mart that the buyer is registered with and all the current or upcoming Mart auction days. If the buyer chooses the Mart auction day for today and clicks on All Auctions, the list of current available auctions is listed. The buyer can place a bid. Any bids made will appear instantly to the auctioneer at the Mart. If the Mart has the live streaming facility set up, the buyer can also toggle through live streaming. The seller has the option of preloading animals onto LivestockLive before the auction day. By preloading animals, the buyers can see which animals will be available to buy before the auction. Any animal images that the seller uploads will be retained and visible to the buyer. When creating an auction, the seller will first need to add the animal. Then select that animal to be added to the auction. Before the auction can be started, the system will ask the seller which mart and auction day the seller intends to bring his animals to. Once the auction is successfully added, the seller will be able to see their auction for the mart, and he will need to bring his animals to the mart on that date. For further information, visit www.livestock-live.com. Thank you for watching our demonstration.